Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me at The Lonely Vine. Kind of excited about today's show. Not really sure why, but we'll see what happens here. So it's going to be a little bit bass-backwards from how I normally do it. Not in the sense of how I'll present it, but how I've handled it up till now. Normally I've opened the bottle and the first time I taste it is when I'm tasting it for you. With this one, I'll kind of lay out the day here to fill you in. I made pot roast for dinner tonight, and you know, when you're making pot roast and you're in a house, that's all you smell all day is the pot roast cooking. The meat smells getting in there, that stew smells, you know, it's permeating the house. And so I just posted the question out to the different social networks. You know, I'm like, all right, what would you pair with? I got a lot of great responses. You know, some people were saying I got Zin, I got a Cab, Argentinian Cab, Merlot, and Northern Rhone were a lot of the ones that came in. And, you know, that Northern Rhone was really kind of sticking with me. You know, so I got Shiraz. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm sorry, Syrah is cooking around in my brain, but I've got all those meat smells coming in, and so I start thinking blends and start looking through what I have, and lo and behold, I have a Shiraz Grenache blend in the fridge, and I'm like, bam, that's it. That's what I'm having with the roast tonight, and it was lights out. It was a great pairing, worked really well, really came together well, really added to both the wine and the pot roast, so I was really happy with it. And I was like, well, I've got the bottle open, nothing left to do now but check the price. It's right at $20, maybe $19, right in that range, so I'll call it good for the under $20 or at $20 price point for the Wednesday show, and that's how we got where we're at. So now, what is the wine that we're looking at? It's a 56-44 blend of Shiraz and Grenache, and it is a fun little name too. It is the Killerman's Run 2009 from the Kalikanoon. So there you have it, Kalikanoon. And you know, if you say that a couple more times like I have, it will be permanently stuck in your melon, and you'll be walking around just going Kalikanoon, Kalikanoon, Mekaleka High, Kalikanoon. So, all right, let's see how this one does without the meal, because with the meal it was bueno. So let's see how it's gonna do on its own. Okay, so you can see, probably not, but I always do this. Couple things. It's got a nice, you know, garnet, purple kind of color to it. And I don't know if you can see or not, but it's leaving some good staining on that glass. So, you know, we kind of already know we're probably looking at a fuller bodied flavor profile here. It is 14.5% on the alcohol. So, you know, we're getting into something a little big, something a little bad. Let's see what's going on the nose. Already spilling, so I know it's going to be a good episode. So quite a bit going on here. I get some good dark cherries coming through, some good, a lot of the dark fruits. I even get some blackberry. I get that, you know, that I get a little bit of that stewed meat kind of thing coming in here. I get a little bit of oak. It's not overpowering or anything like that. I even get, you know, some like, you know, some like dried herbs kind of scent going on. There's a lot going on here, all really good. There's a savoriness to this one, to the nose here, that I'm really liking. Really digging it. There's even some raspberry going on. Nice. good combination of all the kind of things that you can get in wine, all going on at once. So let's see how the palate is going to, will the palate stand up to the nose? Let's find out. All right, so we get a lot of fruit, like good ripe fruit. There's plum coming through here. There's cherry coming through here. I get a little sense of that oak, but it's not like overpowering or anything like that. There's a nice real balance to it. There's a decent finish to it, but it's staying with me. I'm still kind of getting senses of it. I felt a little bit of the alcohol, but not on the finish, which is kind of unusual. I'm still getting flavors. I'm still getting some of that cherry coming through. I'm still getting a little bit of that raspberry. There's some dark fruit there. Yeah, and this one's been sitting out at room temperature, so this may be, up in the upper 60s maybe now for temperature. I did have it chilled a little bit before I had it, but I am getting a little bit of sense of the alcohol in there, a little bit of that heat. It's not taking much away from it because this is a delicious little bottle of wine. And I was a little bit worried that because it paired so well with the food, that when I tried it standalone, that it may not be, a wine that you would open and just have on the couch while watching a movie or sitting on the porch or something like that. But I was wrong in that worry, because this is a sit and drink by itself kind of wine. It's got enough of the fruit up front. It's got enough going on. It's not super complex or anything like that. It's not life-changing or mind-bending or anything, but it's got enough going on that you have to think about it a little bit. But then again, you can just sit back and enjoy the fruit-forward flavors to it as well. So, Kalika Noon. If you can find this one, the South Australian Killerman's Run 2009, you should check this one out if you can find it. Yeah. All right. Great. Outstanding. Let's see. Question for the show today. I don't even know where we go. I'm so lost in my own little wine world here. Well, since I'm drinking Australia, what are some of your favorite Australian varieties? If you can name a wine, go for it. But what varieties do you gravitate towards when you're looking at Australia? They make a lot of them. There's a lot going on down there. Pinots are big. Shiraz is big. Obviously, there's plenty to choose from. So, what are some of your favorites out of that area of the world, down under? That's it for me. Kalika Noon to all of you, and until next time, cheers.